Every time a new set releases, I dig deeper into the shoebox of jank, and this time I managed to find quite the spice. And that card is Mirror Fate. Mirror Fate is a 5 CMC artifact that casts for 5 colorless and reads: tap and sacrifice Mirror Fate. Choose up to 7 face-up exile cards you own. Exile all the cards from your library. Then put the chosen cards on top of your library, which is quite janky. But that is not all, because pairing this card with a card like Wildest Dreams, which casts for green XX and reads: return X target cards from your graveyard to your hand, exile Wildest Dreams, allows you to permanently loop your deck from exile and have the right answer or thought at the right time. By casting Mirror Fate, sacrificing, exiling your library, and then casting Wildest Dreams, which gets back Mirror Fate, and because Wildest Dreams goes in exile, you can permanently loop the two, which is quite the combo. Now here many of you asking, how do we get cards in exile? Well, that's why we have Unala as our commander. Unala is a 5-mana 6/6 legendary beast elemental dino with flying and trample, who has the ability to mutate for 6, which allows him to put onto non-human creatures, which is all of our creatures, and has, whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent card, put that card onto the battlefield or into your hand, which is quite the value train. However, the most important part of this card is that it puts cards in exile, which works quite well with Mirror Fate, allowing us to stack a perfect deck. And in order to make this consistent enough to pull off in games, we need to learn a lot of mutate creatures. Since whenever Unala mutates, it will go digging for a permanent card, which will either be a mutate card or one of a few non-mutate permanents, allowing the mutate chain to keep going, while generating absurd value and digging for combo pieces. Speaking of non-mutate cards we run Crackling Drake, a 4 CMC flying creature that power grows for a number of instants and sorceries in exile. Most of our deck in exile, you better believe he's gonna be a big boy. Our next card we run is Crystal Shard. This card allows us to reuse our mutated piles and mess with our opponent's creatures if they dare tap out, and save our creatures from removal in a pinch. And our last non-mutate card we run is Rift Sweeper. It's a backup way to retrieve any card from exile or a mirror should it get exiled. Lastly, our deck rounds out with token producers, so Unala can mutate onto them easily, followed by your typical EDH staples like lamp, removal, card draw, etc. As always, if this is content you enjoy, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell. Without any further ado, let's get on to the gameplay. Game opponents are Leshu Smiles, Sliver Overlord, and John God of Winter, aka the Graveyard deck, the Sliver deck, and hopefully not the Stacks deck. Well, this hand is garbage, so let's mulligan. This hand's suspect, so I guess we'll keep it. And believe in the power of Brainstorm. Turn 1 Ley Line. So I'm guessing they're on the Flash version, hopefully, instead of the non-stacks version. We draw a Crystal Shard, Brainstorm 2 lands, put those both on top, and pass the turn. Foreboding Runes, Mana Crypt, Lightning Leaves, and of course someone has a Mana Crypt start every goddamn game. And Slivers and John play lands. Alright, it's time to start ramping. Let's cast Land for Growth, get a little mountain, and fix our colors. Fortress the Wild, Lightning Leaves, someone's gonna take a lot of damage here, and they're attacking John, thank god it's not us. John goes to 19, yikes, Mana Vault. And John just concedes. I don't really blame them dropping to 19 on turn 2, that's pretty yikes. Druid of the Cowl. I'm guessing Slivers is on some weird elf deck now, maybe? I don't know what they're doing. Draw land. Fabled Passage. Okay, let's go. Kadama's Leech, getting a forest and island. And Crack the Passage, getting a mountain. Trying the lamp. We gotta keep up with what the Lesh is doing, I feel like. Even if we have to take the hit, we'll still not die, so I think that's just the better play right now. Mana Crypt. They take 3. Tajik's Legion's Edge. And they equip and go full swing at us. That's a lot of damage. Drop to 18. Elvish Archdruid. So they are on some form of elf tribal. Dang, the deck's cooler than ours. I'm jealous. Play Steam Vents, tap, and we'll play Cloudspin Raptor as our blocker. Vampiric Tutor. Uh-oh. I feel like we're gonna die here. Helm of the Host. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Still scary with a double Virtuous, but I thought we were just gonna lose, so I'll take it. Equipping the Greaves to Virtuous and no attacks. Wow, stabilized. Quinton Elves. Farseek, another elf. All the mana. Slivers has so much mana at this point. We draw Mirror Fate, that's a good card. Might be able to combo just naturally now that we have it. Well, let's mutate our commander and see what we hit. We hit Mighty Greathorn, not the greatest, but it can block, so it's put in play. And discard this light application as we aren't kicking it anytime soon. And let's tackle Lesher for 6. Gotta put some pressure on them. Hopefully the Mana Crypt will help us here and just deal bazillion damage to them, so they feel pressured so they can't attack. Out of fear of Slivers just coming back for the crackback and killing them. Mana Crypt, they win. They re-equip the Greaves to Tajik and Helm of the Host to Virtuous. That's scary. And move the Greaves back to Virtuous. Helm of the Host triggers. Oh boy. Who are they attacking? Us. Let's block Tajik and just take the damage. Feel like it's 2-on-1 at this point, so if don't think Sliver is just gonna attack us. Virtuous triggers. We go down to 8. Celestial Dawn. What the fuck is this card? Lands you control, planes, non-land permanents you control, white. The same is true for spells you control and non-land cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. You may spend white mana as though it's any color. You may spend other mana as though colorless mana, so basically everything is white and perfect mana fixing. Nyx Bloom Ancient, well, they have even more mana. Harmonic Sliver, hope that goes after the Helm, yep. There we go, Helm with a host down. Kill Keep, that's a good draw. Let's play Kill Keep. I don't really want to run out with my artifacts with Harmonic Sliver. I'm guessing they're playing some Slivers now since they're playing Harmonic. So I think we just pass and cast Valdic Awakening on end step and make another Cobalt. I don't really want to attack because we might die. Tajik Legions of Blade, the Gatewatch one. We are equipping the Greaves and attacking us, and let's make a Cobalt and block. Sliver's blocks with Nyx Bloom Ancient. Well, that's interesting. And they drop down to 17. Uh-oh, Lesher casts Reanimate. Now they have all the mana. Thankfully, they only have one card in hand, so it shouldn't be that bad compared to the Slivers. Potential multiple activations of Sliver Overlord. Toymod Script. There goes Lesher's Graveyard. Sliver Overlord. Grab Crystalline Sliver. All Slivers have Shroud. Followed by Springloom Druid. Like, grab some more lands. Let's cast Valdic Awakening and just dump our hand. We get Cinderglade, Battlegate Recovery, Porcupine, and Swansong. All pretty good cards. Ooh, and we draw a Sea-Dash Octopus. Alright, let's go. Mutate Porcupine and trigger a Mutate pile. It's Sawsbuck Demolisher. We'll put that in hand. Let's go to attack. We'll attack Sliver so they have a scary board right now, and Lesher only has one card in hand. Flash in Sea-Dash Octopus. And trigger Mutate again. This time we find Rift Sweeper, not the best hit, but I guess we'll take it as another blocker. Let's put in play, we'll put Sundial Vision back into our deck. And we'll pass on instead we can make another Cobalt and leave out Swans. Mana Grip Trigger. Day of Judgment. I guess we let this resolve as Sliver's board is pretty scary even though our Mutate pile is kinda big. Lesher smiles at death. And they attack Slivers for 2. Llanowar Tribe, and Crystalline Sliver. Instead, let's make a Cobalt. Draw a Temple. Let's Temple, Sky 1, and bottom another Temple. Let's mutate Sawsbuck Demolisher, and I guess we just kill a land of the Sliver players to keep them off their mana. And then make a 3/3. Whip of Erebos. Yeah, I don't think we can let that resolve, because that's too much life gain, so let's give him a bird instead. Sliver Overlord is back in play. Instead, we make another Cobalt on tab. We draw a Reality Shaft, play a land, and let's cast our commander, mutate, trigger Unala, and Sawsbuck Demolisher. We get Mirror Fate, that's pretty lucky. I guess we blow up a mountain of ours here, so we have another blocker. A quick editor's note. At this moment, I didn't exactly realize what the portal did. I've never seen the card before, so that's on me. I totally could have blown it up and messed up Sliver's mana here, but Magic is hard, and I didn't exactly know what the card did, so yeah, live and learn, I guess. Audric, Lunar Marshal, that's pretty scary. I think we just let him go to common in the hopes that they attack Slivers. Like, they gotta attack Slivers here, right? And it looks like everything but Alesha is going at us. Let's Reality Shift Taji, because I don't want to take 5 damage and block the bird. And they get a Manifest token. Slivers falls to 6, so we activate Sliver Overlord, getting Wing Sliver, and Constricting Sliver. That's pretty scary, you can remove a commander at any point. On instead, let's just go for it, activate Mirror Fate. Exiling reliably, putting Negate, Growth Spile, Beast Within, Kelly Garden, Maze of Ith, Preordain, and Academy Runes. So we'll put the Academy Runes on top so we draw that for a turn. Let's draw and play Academy Runes. Let's activate Academy Runes. Put Mirror Fate on top. Cast Battlegate Recovery, get back Sea-Dash Octopus. So let's mutate, hit a Mirror Fate, and blow up another mountain, I guess. Make another 3/3. And pass the turn like that. So we live. Object triggers. They go full swing at us. Block the Manifest in case they randomly flip something and we die. We go to 2. Pretty dead here. Constricting Slow. Let's hope they don't go to us. They go after Audric. Well, that's interesting. And no attacks? Oh, it's sweet. We just get it untap. Awesome. Let's activate our Mirror Fate. This time, let's put Island, Hannibal Battlements, Hinterland Harbor, Supplement Form, Treasure Cruise, Crackling Drake, and Cyclonic Rift on top of the library. We draw Treasure Cruise. Let's delve and draw 3. Cast Cyclonic Rifts and attack our opponents. Attack Slivers for 6 and swing our commander at Alesha. And that kills Slivers, drawing another card, which draws us a supplement form. And let's see if Alesha can draw anything, because they need to draw an answer. And looks like they didn't, so we win. Game 1. Let's move on to game 2. Alright, game 2. Looks like we're up against Neheb, Crazy Cat Lady, Blimaz, and Goreclaw. And for once, we don't have a broken commander in the group.
Those words, is it possible to use them in a sentence together like that?
And we can't keep this, so it's Morgan. And we have all the colors, so let's keep it. Plains into Mana Crypt for Blimaz. That's pretty scary. At least they're playing mono white, so it can't be that bad. Mindstone. Blackblade Forge. It's a pretty good turn 1 for the opponent. Mountain for Neheb. We draw Commence the Endgame. We'll just play a tap land and pass. Forest. Elvish Mystic. The Lamp Train is starting. I already feel behind turn 1. Mana Crypt trigger. Let's hope they lose it. Nope. Another Plains. Blimaz comes into play. Arcane Signet. Soul Guy Lantern. Sword of the Animist. for Neheb. We draw Preordain. Let's cast Preordain. 2 lands. We'll keep Colony Garden on top. I think we'll just keep both on top. So we hit our land drops. Play Colony Garden. That'll give us a nice blocker. Another forest. To Nissa's Pilgrimage. Windswept Teeth. Crack the Soulguy Lantern. Drawing a card. Blackblade Reforged equipping. That's one big Blimaz. Who are they going after? Please don't be me. Goes to combat, makes a cat, and attacks Goreclaw. And us with the Solitaire Cat. And we'll just take the damage. Cracking the Heath. 1 Power Stone. We draw Island. And we'll pass like that. Goreclaw. Boreal Druid. Passing. Myriad Landscape. Angel of Intervention and attacking. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. Sending 2 cats our way and the rest at Neheb. Again, we'll just take the damage, we don't want to lose our creature. Command Beacon, Footfall Crater, chanting a mountain. Surly Badgersaur. On end step was cast Sundive Vision. Dig Through Time, Chain Reaction, Nature's Lore, Always Dust, and Kadama's Leech. Let's take Kadama's Leech. Draw Balgate Recovery, let's cast Kadama's Leech, grabbing a mountain and an island, and play Mazerith as a land per turn, so we have some protection. Goreclaw casts Verdant Force. Getting upkeep, they make a sapling. Illuna Mesa, Crack Myriad Landscape, get some more lands. Crack the Mesa, get another land, go to combat, make a cat. It's like the swing at Goreclaw and us with all the cats, and Angel at Neheb. I think we just take the damage because we can either Mazerith for Neheb. Goreclaw blocks with a sapling. Another sapling comes into play. Guardian Idol, equipping Sword of the Animus, going to combat attacking us, and they get to put a land in play. Well, we're gonna maze that, so we don't take damage. And they cast Shenanigans, killing the Blackblade Reforged. Blimaz shrinks in size. We draw a Temple. Play a Forest and cast once in the future and get back Preordain and Sundive Visions. Cast Preordain. Forest and Sawsbuck Demolisher. Bottom the Forest and keep Sawsbuck Demolisher on top. And pass turn. Another sapling. Goreclaw plays nothing, that's suspicious. Strip Mine, hopefully that doesn't go after a Mazerith.
I'm in danger!
Blimaz goes to combat, makes another cat. And it looks like they're sending all the cats at us. Blimaz at Neheb and the Angel at Goreclaw. Once again, we take the damage, and so does everyone else. Goreclaw's life total to 30, Neheb to 24, and us to 21. That's a lot of damage. They go to combat, attacking us, triggering the sword again, grabbing a mountain. I guess we'll just maze it again, so we don't take 4 damage. Another sapling, let's play a land, and pass turn, leaving up, commence the endgame. End step, Goreclaw casts Yiva, followed by Primordial Sage, make another sapling. Other Elf, drawing a card. That's Glowing Whites of Whifflemock, finds nothing. And Primordial Sage attacks us. Well, let's make a instant speed army and block it. Drawing 2.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Everquill Phoenix and kill Keep. And let's kill Primordial Sage. Ilmok flips on end step. Now they have Gaia's Cradle. Sapling triggers. Mana Clip trigger. They lose the flip. Blimaz goes to combat, swinging all the cats at Neheb and the Angel at Goreclaw. Followed up by Solemn Simulacrum, strip mining the Gaia's Cradle. In response, they're going to float a bunch of mana, flashing Kogla. Kogla is going to fight the Angel, killing it. Kill Metro's Acolyte, that's even more mana. Momentous Fall, sacking Kogla, drawing 8. And the land finally goes down. Torp Orb from Blimaz. Rest in peace, ETB triggers. Neheb casts Reckless Charge, charging itself. Scourge of the Throne, and give Scourge haste, that's a lot of damage. Scourge triggers Dethrone and attacks, attacking Blimaz with both. Untapping them, getting them second combat. Blimaz throws everything in front of Neheb. Neheb dies but still triggers. Solemn triggers, drawing a card. Neheb discards a mountain in Neheb, triggering the Omasaur, giving them some mana. They then go to the second combat, attacking Blimaz, getting another land off Sword of the Animist. Then Wheel of Misfortune. Badgersaur triggers, discarding Tectonic Reclamation. And Blimaz also takes the wheel, discarding Soaring, Remorseful Cleric, and Umazawa's Jitte. I wonder what Badgersaur triggers, they get to fight something. They fight the Acolyte. We draw a Trumpet. Now, let's mutate onto the zombie army with our Phoenix, just in case a board wipe happens. We can bring back the Phoenix and have another mutated creature. And we'll pass, leaving up Sundive Vision on end step. Another sapling. Bellowing Tangleworm. Other green creatures you control have Timidate. Oh, someone's gonna die here. We go to combat, swinging a bunch of creatures all over the place. Goreclaw triggers. Looks like they're attacking Neheb and us for a bunch of saplings. Let's hope we live. Neheb doesn't, they die. We go to 13. Mana Clip trigger. Stoneforge Mystic. That doesn't do anything because of Torp Orb. Sword of Feast and Famine. Equipping to Blimaz. Lightning Leaves, also equipping to Blimaz. Going to combat, making a cat. Attacking Goreclaw. Ooh, Goreclaw has Nature's Claim. Targeting Sword of Feast and Famine. That's a pretty big blowout. I bet they were planning on tapping their lands. That's pretty brutal. And looks like the cat's going their way too. Blimaz gets blocked and dies. Play Flooded Strand. Cracking Flooded Strand, getting a Plains. Seal of Cleansing. Cast Sundive Vision. Oh, we got Always Dust. Nice. Oh, Cyclonic left.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I guess we'll just cast that then. Overelf activation. Leap activation, Voiding Satyr. Activating Leap again, finding Dustwatch Recruiter. And everything goes back to hand. At this point, I feel like we just have to attack the mono white opponent, because I feel like we can just beat them, because we have double lift. I don't know how mono green beats a lift lock. So let's attack mono white, bringing them down to 12. Because I think we can 1v1 the mono green opponent with Lift. Elvish Mystic, Overelf, Boreal Druid, Voiding Satyr all come back into play. All the mana ramp. Stoneforge Mystic, getting Battle Skull, Mana Crypt, Lightning Greaves, equipping the Greaves, Tectonic Edge, activating Stoneforge Mystic, putting in Battle Skull, re-equipping the Greaves to Battle Skull, Cane Signet, back into play, Wayfarer's Bauble, cracking the Bauble, getting a Plains, going to combat, attacking Goldclaw for 4, gaining 4. Going to 16, we draw a Soviet Snatcher. It's Mutato Commando onto planet, see what we hit. Normal triggers, and finds us. Migratory Greathorn, we'll put that in play. Go to combat, attacking Blimmers. Let's hope for no Path or Swords, because that would be pretty bad here. And looks like they don't have it, and they're out of the game. Just leaving me and Goldclaw. Let's cast Balgate Recovery, getting back Cyclonic Rift. Ooh, they have Ugin, that's pretty brutal. Gonna -5, exiling everything. That's a big problem. Dustwatch Recruiter in play. We draw Mountains. Play Mountain. Let's cast Trumpeting Gnar. Cast Sawsbuck Demolisher. Get a Mutate Trigger. Blow up the Ugin, give them a 3-3, and we'll make our own 3-3. Duplicant comes in play, exiling our Mutate stack. That's pretty annoying. And they attack their Beast. I guess we block, as I want my life total high. Instead, let's make Cobalt. Draw, play Shivan Leaf. Mutato Commander. Unala Trigger. Finds Gem Laser. Let's put that into a hand. Let's attack for 6. Wishclar's Expertise. Drawing 3, casting Goldclaw for free. They go to combat. Let's Maze Duplicant and take 2. End step, I guess we have to take 1 here because played and didn't have my mana correctly. Hopefully, it won't matter that much in the long run. And we'll make another Cobalt. Let's mutate Gem Laser, trigger Nala, trigger Gem Laser, killing Duplicant, finding Ultralapoi, putting that into a hand. Let's mutate Ultrapoi, triggering the stack again, trigger Nala, trigger Gem Laser, tap down their board, and find Partial Beast. Let's cast Partial Beast, trigger the mutate stack again, find Pouncing Shore Shark, put that into hand, attack for 6, bring them down to 15, 12 Commander, cast Green One on a Marasa, like they get back the Ugin, cast Vivian, Champion of Wilds, giving Green One and Leech and Vigilance, and the creature's flash. Draw Ponder, let's cast Mirror Fate, let's activate Mirror Fate, put in Counterspell, Chaos Warp, Brainstorm, Once and Future, Scavenger Grounds, and Academy Ruins on top of our library. And let's put Chaos Warp on top. Cast Ponder, draw the Chaos Warp. Let's cast the Chaos Warp, targeting Green One and Marasa. They find a land. Let's attack Vivian, because Flash is kind of scary. They flash in Bellowing Tangleworm. Okay, I forgot about that. Play land and attack with everything. Let's Maze the Tangleworm. That's only 7 damage? I guess we can take it. We can take 7. It's only 7 damage? I guess we can take it. It's only 7. We go to 2. Oh, wait a minute.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
They plus Ugin and it's targeting our face. Well, that's, and we lose the game. Even though we had Cyclonic Rift, all it does Blasphemous Act, and a bazillion removal spells, and looping our deck. Yeah, more of the story, don't forget your opponent has Ugin when you're at 3 life.